On today's video, I'm gonna show you 3 DIYs for Easter with Dollar Tree items. Keep watching. Hello everyone, I am Ramon. Welcome back to Ramon at Home. I'm so excited you're here today because I'm gonna show you 3 different Dollar Tree Easter DIYs. They are done under a $10 buy each, and I cannot wait. So if you are interested, please stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing because we're just now getting started with our spring series. If you already subscribed, don't forget to turn the notification bell on so you're notified about every single upload. All right, well, let me give you the list of the materials you're gonna need for DIY number 1. All right, so for this particular project, we're going to need a bolt of Easter inspired ribbon from the dollar store. We're also gonna use some of these Easter eggs from the dollar store. I'm gonna use one of these garden plaques from the dollar store. I also love the color combination on this one, pink and purple, and that's gonna be our inspiration for this project. I'm also gonna need this cute little container from the dollar store with the jute twine around it. For my florals, I'm gonna use 2 stems of purple lilac as well as 2 stems of the pink baby's breath, all from the dollar store. For our tools, we're gonna need our wire cutters, our scissors. We're gonna need floral picks and leftover stems from our florals. I will explain a little bit more about this in a second. I'm gonna use a piece of floral foam from the dollar store. And of course, I'm gonna use my hot glue gun. And I think I've mentioned this to you guys before, but this is a ceramic white dish. And I like to use this because the glue doesn't stick to it. So it really can just drip into it and you can clean it very easily. Now that we know what we need, it's time to get crafting. So let's get started. All right, everyone, so this project is going to be one of the easiest yet so beautiful you will ever do. And it's just a few steps. So basically what we're going to do is we're gonna grab our galvanized container. We're gonna drop our foam. Now notice that I have already shaved some of the corners because when you buy it, it comes in a block. Well, I wanna make sure that it kind of fits into my container without having to push down so much. So basically, we're gonna do that. Now, I did forget to mention I'm gonna use a little bit of this Spanish moss because I want it to kind of drape down a little bit. So basically, I'm gonna push here in the corner and then cover this right here. I do want it to spill out like this because I want it to look more organic. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover right here. Thumbs up if you guys are enjoying this Easter series. By the way, if you have not seen the carrot inspired looks that I did, I really recommend you go check them out after this video. They turned out so cute. I'm so proud of them. All right, so once we have our moss like that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little plaque and I'm gonna go ahead and push all the way down like that. Then I'm gonna take this tag off because you know we don't like tags. So just drop that. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna cut all my flowers. You guys know I love this lilac and I love to cut them all at once because it just makes my job easier. So basically I'm cutting like that and take that tag off. We're gonna do the same with this guy right here. So I'm gonna pull that tag off. I cannot wait to read your comments. Are you guys decorating for Easter? Be sure to drop me a comment if you are decorating for Easter this year. So move the foliage up because we will want that foliage to cover some of our mechanics. And then we're gonna go ahead and cut right here. Cut them all at once. And save this because this we're gonna use in a minute. We're gonna do something with them. So now when you have the tag like that, just go ahead and pull that out, drop your tag, and then put the foliage back in. It is the easiest way to remove those. Then I'm gonna do the last one right here. I'm gonna pull the foliage up, then I'm gonna drop it like that. If you guys wanna see more Easter ideas like tablescapes, be sure to leave the hashtag Easter down in the comment section below. According to how many hashtags with the name I get, that's how I make my videos, according to if you guys want to see those videos or not. Because if you don't wanna see the videos, then what's the point of making them, right? All right, this tag does not wanna come off, so sometimes you have to wrestle them. All right, so once we have our flowers all cut out, I'm gonna start with a purple one right here. Then I'm gonna do a pink one right next to it. So we want it to look like a little wild bouquet of flowers. And all you have to do is alternate flowers as you move around the perimeter. you insert pink, you insert purple, you insert pink and then a purple, and we can spin it around and show you that you have to do it all the way around, basically just to cover this container. So then I'm gonna go ahead and alternate. Where I have a purple, I'm gonna go ahead and put a pink one right here, and then I'm gonna do a purple next, and then I'm gonna insert a pink one right here. And as you guys can see, those foliages from the flowers are really helping us cover. That's why I always like to keep them. You just push them up, and then you push your flower in, and then that foliage goes all the way to the container, and that helps to cover the foam. So never take the foliage from your flowers. Just push it, basically push it down, and then push it down like that. And it's very important that you balance your bouquet. I'm gonna leave a spot right here. Actually, I'm gonna move this guy over here. So I wanna leave a spot right here because we're doing a bow. So basically I'm gonna go ahead and put this. Now how pretty is this lilac, you guys? That is my favorite flower the dollar store has this year. I think it's so pretty. And this baby's breath, at first I was kinda because pink baby's breath, but actually if you mix it with this purple, look how beautiful this looks. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and go on this side. Just make sure that, I wanna show you a trick. See how that one spilled down? All you have to do is like, give it a little bit of a curvature so it spills down, and then you insert it like this. All right, so far so good. I'm gonna put this to the side because I wanna show you the reason why we needed these guys right here. So basically I'm gonna bring my stems, leftover stems, and I'm gonna bring my hot glue gun, and then I'm gonna bring my Easter eggs, and I'm gonna take those Easter eggs off the packages. So basically just open it like this. Then what you wanna do is you wanna separate the stems like this, open them all out, so fan them out, then give them a bend. So you're gonna create a prong like this. It kinda looks like those things that you buy to like scratch your head. And then according to how long it is, like this is too long, so we wanna cut some of it. You want it to be probably about an inch. Then what we're going to do is we're gonna grab one of these Easter eggs, put it down here. Then I'm gonna do a dab of glue on each of the prongs. So just smear the glue so that egg really hangs on to it. So what we're doing is we're creating some picks. Then you drop your Easter egg like that. You have to make sure that you let it dry, because you see what you want it to do, you want it to come out. The friction from the prong will want to push it out. Just go ahead and hold it, blow on it a few times, and look, you create a pick. We did this for our Christmas series with ornaments. So now I'm gonna grab a purple one. I think it's gonna be very pretty. Then I'm gonna go ahead and grab another one of these guys with the prongs. So you just put a little bit of glue, but you have to really smear it in there. That way the egg really hangs on to it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this one kind of sideways like this. Blow a little bit on it, and keep in mind you have to hold it for about 10 seconds while that glue really sets. Then you can just put it to the side. And I wanna do a blue one, a light blue one, because I think this would be so pretty. So I'm gonna bring one of these guys right here, add a little bit of glue, like so. Oh, I set it. And then I'm gonna do my egg, hold it for about 10 seconds, and this is gonna create a lot of character in our bouquet. But before we do that, I'm gonna put this guy to the side and take my hot glue gun to the side. So now what I wanna do is I'm gonna make a cute little tail for our arrangement. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab probably about a foot, well, I wanna say about 10 inches. Then you cut right here. And with our florist pick, what we do is we gather like this. Then we grab our pick and we swirl it around very tightly to secure that ribbon. Once you swirl this tiny little wire around, the ribbon's not coming off because it really hangs onto it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and dovetail. So you guys have been following the channel, you know that a dovetail ribbon is just not finished. So like this, and then I'm gonna do a bow with a leftover ribbon. So I'm gonna do probably about a 3-inch tail. Then I'm gonna do a loop in the middle like this. If you guys have not seen my video on how to make bows, I'm gonna link it up right now so you can check it out. I'm gonna do a very simple bow, just 2 loops and 2 tails. So I'm gonna cut right here. How simple is that? So once we have it finished like this, we're gonna pinch. We're gonna grab another one of our stakes with a wire, and we're gonna swirl this wire once through the loop like this, very tightly, and then you just swirl it on that little pick. And that's gonna give us the pick to insert into our container. But first, we have to dovetail our ribbons so they look finished like this. And so I'm gonna go ahead and insert this bow right here. How adorable is this? Look at that. You fluff a little bit. And then we're gonna insert our tails on the other side right here. So cute. All right, and then we're gonna grab our picks of Easter eggs, and we're just gonna go ahead and insert into the foam. I'm gonna do 2 together right here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put one right here. So sets of 3s. Then I'm gonna swirl it around, and I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 right here. And then I'm gonna move to this side, I'm gonna add 1 right here. And just like that, you have a super cute arrangement for around the house for Easter. I'm gonna get ready for idea number 2 and I will show you. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, well, now that DIY number 1 was done and I really hope you enjoyed it, it is time to let you know what are the materials for DIY number 2. Okay, so for this project, we're going to need one of the smaller wicker wreaths from the dollar store. We're also gonna need this beautiful purple ribbon that came from the dollar store, and I wanna show you how cute this lacy purple ribbon is. We're gonna use some Easter egg ribbon from the dollar store. I'm also gonna use this plaque from the dollar store. It's the one with the little bunny that says welcome. It's super cute and it is perfect for a color scheme of purple and pink. We're gonna need a pack of these foam Easter eggs from the dollar store. And I have some of the leftover baby's breath and then also this German status from the dollar store as well. We are gonna use 2 packs of the reindeer moss from the dollar store. For our tools, we're gonna use our wire cutters, our scissors, and of course our trusty hot glue gun. And this time we have to make sure that we have plenty of glue so you don't run out of it. All right, everyone, so for this project I'm gonna go ahead and put this cardboard underneath my wreath because I don't want to get my Lazy Susan all full of glue. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the tag, and I'm gonna get my reindeer moss right here close to me. I'm gonna put it right here on my table. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue all over my wreath, and I'm gonna start gluing some of this moss to it. I wanna cover the whole perimeter of this wreath with the moss all the way around, and it's going to look so cute. So you just put glue in there and then you press really hard without burning yourself, because this can be very tedious. So I think you kind of get the gist of that. So give me a chance while I cover this guy with the moss and I will show you what that looks like. So stay tuned. All right, so once that we have covered our wreath in moss, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and tie a knot right here. Really, really tight, because that's gonna be for us to hang our wreath. So basically I'm gonna go ahead and cut right about here, and then I'm gonna proceed to do the same on this side. So this is gonna give us the hanger. So just do a very tight knot, like this. It's a stretchy ribbon, so it's super easy. We're gonna use that to hang. Okay, once we have that, what I wanna do is I'm gonna go ahead and hot glue this ribbon close right here. because I want to go ahead and be careful because this is a see-through ribbon. Oh, as I tell you, be careful, I burn myself. All right, so then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and swirl this ribbon around. You want to do it tightly, but not too tight. This is going to help us with two things: to secure the moss, and then also give us a little bit more of texture with the ribbon. So just go like this. It's kind of a messy project, but I promise you the end result is going to be so cute. Like this. All right, once you've come to an end, just go ahead and cut right here. And with your glue, go ahead and do a little dot of glue right there. And just press it down for a little bit till it dries. And that's gonna be the base of our wreath. How cute so far. This can be used just by itself. All right, let me get ready for step number 2 and I'll be right back with you. All right, so we have this plaque that comes from the dollar store, and it comes with these 2 little boxes and these little bunnies. So what I wanna do is I'm gonna go ahead and flip it around, and I wanna take this bunny off. So basically just pull and be sure that you get rid of these staples because you don't wanna step on them. Trust me when I tell you, I have, and it really hurts. So I'm gonna go ahead and just remove the bunny. And then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut this from here. And I wanna go ahead and actually remove all of them. But we're gonna use the ribbon, so be careful not to rip the ribbon. And it's such a thin cardboard that it really just pops off, as you guys can see. But make sure that you put all those staples in the trash once again. I don't want you guys to hurt yourselves. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and grab these 2 plaques, and I need to dab some glue right here where the staples were. So basically I just wanna make a longer streamer, probably about, I want to say probably about 6 inches, so it really shows. Just press down so the glue really hangs onto it. Then I'm going to go ahead and do it right here on the top as well. Right here. And we're going to cut this guy in half. So probably right about here. And I'm going to repeat the same step. I'm gonna add glue right here, and right here. And then I'm gonna add my ribbon. Just press down a little bit. Like so. And I'm gonna move this to the side and I'm gonna let it rest so it really hangs on to it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna bring my wreath back, but this time I'm gonna remove it from my cardboard so you guys can really see what's going on. How adorable is this? So cute. All right, so then the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and hang this guy right here. So I'm going to add some glue to the ribbon and the moss. Be generous with it. And then I'm going to add my bunny there. How adorable is that? So cute. Very, very secure. And then once our plaques have dried, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go around right here. And then we're going to glue it. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and put it upside down. So basically what you want to do is dab a little glue right here. And then you want to meet your ribbons like that and just let them dry. This is a cold glue, so it really dries really quick. Then I'm gonna pull it upside down like this. All right, I think it's cute like this, but I really think it needs a bow. So what I want to do is I'm gonna make a small bow like we did the other one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a smaller tail and a small loop. And I want to do a 4-loop bow, super quick, nothing too fancy. Once I have my bow like this, I'm going to use one of these pipe cleaners to tie it together, because I do need to attach this to the wreath. So that also is going to help us attach to the wreath. And we're going to do that by swirling this pipe cleaner around and tying very tight, like this. And then you fluff your bow and you dovetail your ends, and I want them really short, like this and like that. So once we have our bow, it is time to embellish our bow, and I just want a few cute little flowers like the ones we put on our other arrangement, so they're all cohesive. So actually I'm gonna cut them even shorter. This is where you get to play with what you're doing. So basically just cut your flowers really short and get to play with them. And I'm gonna cut them all at once, because you guys know that I like to do that to save me a little bit of time. And save some of the greeneries, we can also glue them together. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put my little florals to the side, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of glue to the stem. And then I'm gonna glue this guy right here with just a little bit of floral. I'm gonna add a purple one as well. And you can push through the grapevine and the moss, and then repeat on the other side. So lift your bow and attach, and then do a purple one like this, and push through the foam like that. Fluff your bow. All right, so then now what I want to do is I want to do a few of them down here, and I'm just gonna glue them real quick. I'm gonna add one of these German status like that. Then what I want to do is I'm gonna add some of these cute little Easter eggs. So just dab a little bit of glue and glue it right here. This can be at random, like that. And what's gonna really help us have a cohesive look is going to be keeping it on the same color family. And these particular projects, our color story is purple and pink. So I'm just pulling out these Easter eggs from the little stem they come in, and I'm just gluing them together. If you really want them to pop, what you need to do is glue a few of them together, like this guy right here. I can put yet another one right there and they show better. And right here in the middle, I'm gonna do 3 so they really pop. Like this, as you guys can see. And then I'm gonna add a few of these greeneries that comes with a floral, because, well, they're already there, so why not? So lift and add a few greeneries. Because if you guys been following the channel, then you know that every time I do something with flowers, I have to add some greenery so it really looks more natural, because, well, flowers grow with greens. All right, so I'm gonna do one more right here. Let's see, what I have left is a few of these guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add them all together. And I'm gonna add them probably facing down. So what I need to do is just put glue on all of them at the same time to unify them, and then I'm gonna insert these right here. And just like that, you got yourself a gorgeous door wreath hanger. I'm gonna put this on the door so you guys can see how gorgeous it really turned out. Stay tuned. Thumbs up if you enjoy budget decorating. It's time to get crafting with idea number 3. Keep watching. All right, everyone, so I wanted to show you a simple project, and I'm gonna use one of these terracotta pots, and I just put some foam in there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cover all of my foam with some of this moss. And this is such a simple and easy and cute project. This could be used for a tablescape. It could be used just beside a picture on an entry table. but you guys are gonna love how simple this is. So basically I just cover the top of my foam. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one of these Easter eggs from the dollar store, but I wanna cover that stem with brown because I don't like the color on this really natural wood. If you don't have some of this brown tape, then you don't have to cover it, but I just thought for the purpose of the video I would cover it. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and insert this right in the middle all the way down, right? Then I'm gonna bring some of these cute little Easter eggs and I'm gonna grab a dot of glue, put them right here, like that. And keeping with our purple and pink, that's all we're gonna use. I cannot wait to show you guys what's next. I'm super excited about sharing all of these Easter ideas with you. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to drop me a comment down below. All right, I'm gonna do one up here. Then I'm gonna do this one over on this side, like that. And then I'm gonna use just a few of these little flowers, but I wanna use just the flowers. So go ahead and cut some of them really short. I'm gonna use some pink and some purple. This is the perfect project to use some leftover items that you may have just from other projects. And it's gonna be so adorable. I'm gonna use 2 of these. Let's see if I can just pull it out. Yep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little bit of glue and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it right there. Let's roll this around. As I mentioned, this could be such a fun project to do with the little girls and make them feel like they're helping. And then also this is a perfect project to introduce them into crafting. So just add a few flowers and I'm gonna add a few pink. Can you imagine a whole bunch of this on a tablescape for Easter? So easy. Try and cover some of that where the eggs go. Just go ahead and cover and create more of a cluster like this. Oh, so adorable. All right, I'm gonna add just a few more and this will be done. I really hope you guys enjoyed these DIYs. If you did, be sure to drop me a comment down below and let me know which one was your favorite. If you want more DIYs, I really recommend you watch this video right here with all carrot inspired Easter decor. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing today and until next time, bye.